Okay, so let's get to what everybody's talking about. The Trump Pelosi Schumer show last night, um, where most of the nation was forced to watch a very intense debate about the southern border, which is a good thing. So the Americans who don't want to pay attention were almost forced to watch it. And it's going to be we the people who really decide the direction of this country. You guys are out in front. That's why I say take your country back, because you're paying close attention, which is why you have hired us to be your personal news service. But most people don't. So last night was a good thing. So Donald Trump won the confrontation because he was able to articulate a message that made sense. So the southern border is a problem. If it's a crisis, a problem, you guys can sort that out. But there are a myriad of troubling things going on the border. So the president was able to articulate that for 8 minutes for people who have no idea. All right? And here's what I think his strongest soundbite was. Roll it.
This barrier is absolutely critical to border security. It's also what our professionals at the border want and need. This is just common sense. The border wall would very quickly pay for itself. The cost of illegal drugs exceeds $500 billion a year, vastly more than the $5.7 billion we have requested from Congress. The wall will also be paid for indirectly by the great new trade deal we have made with Mexico.
Okay, straightforward. No, there's no problem there. There's no lie. There's no exaggeration. All of it's true. Okay, so tons of narcotics coming in here, big addiction problem, big death problem with the drugs. Millions of illegal aliens have crossed that border, and right now, the professionals, and we've interviewed a few of them here, say, look, we need a wall. The Border Patrol people go, we don't have the resources to police this thing for almost 3,000 miles. We got 700 miles of kind of border now. We need more, and we need the old stuff reinforced. This is what the Border Patrol says. Okay. Now, in return, you have the Democratic Party, which at this juncture doesn't want a wall, even though they did want it, or at least some of it, in the past. Now, I'm not going to play a myriad of sound bites. You've heard them all. Hillary Clinton, Charles Schumer, they all were okay with it. Now they're not okay with it. So the Senate minority leader, Charles Schumer, and the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, together rebutted President Trump. Here's Senator Schumer.
Most presidents have used Oval Office addresses for noble purposes. This president just used the backdrop of the Oval Office to manufacture a crisis, stoke fear, and divert attention from the turmoil in his administration. We can secure our border without an ineffective, expensive wall, and we can welcome legal immigrants and refugees without compromising safety and security.
Now, with all due respect to the senator, I can destroy him in a debate, probably take me 2 minutes. And I say to him, listen, Senator, if you can secure the southern border and solve some of these problems, why hasn't it been done in 30 plus years? For 30 years, ever since the Reagan amnesty, all right, this border wall has been ineffective. Not the border wall. The southern border and the patrolling of it has been ineffective. Okay, so if you can do it with your magic wand that was, I guess you were hiding behind your back, why haven't you done it? And he has no answer for that. Blah, 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 blah. And the other thing is just boring. Manufacturing a crisis. This reminds me of the war on Christmas about, 10 years ago, maybe a little bit more.